right, Mr. Jones. They don't like Klingons. But they do like Vulcans. Why, Mr. Spock, I didn't know you had it in you.
Obviously, Tribbles are very perceptive creatures, Captain.
Obviously.
Hello everyone, I'm Johnny, and today we're taking a look at a classic Trek episode, The Trouble with Tribbles. An episode that set the bar for Star Trek comedy. Who knew space threats could be so fuzzy? This is one of those episodes where everything is funny and the pacing is perfect. There is rarely a scene that doesn't leave you with a smile, and the humor is very tongue-in-cheek, what Star Trek has traditionally done very well.
This is my chicken sandwich and coffee.
Fascinating.
I want these things off the ship. I don't care if it takes every man we've got. I want them off the ship.
Though the premise of the Tribbles themselves make this situational comedy fairly easy to write, it's actually the relentless ribbing and silly dialogue that goes on between characters in this episode that really makes it stand out. The series is, of course, famous for its comedic exchanges between characters. Spock and McCoy, for example, have some very good ones in this episode.
There is one thing that I have discovered.
What is that, Doctor?
I like them better than I like you.
Doctor,
Yes.
they do indeed have one redeeming characteristic.
What's that?
They do not talk too much.
But what really gets me in this episode is Kirk's annoyance with the high-ranking bureaucrat by the name of Nils Barris. Kirk takes some pretty great swipes at him throughout the episode.
I have never questioned the orders or the intelligence of any representative of the Federation. Until now.
Additionally, they really let Chekhov run wild with numerous Russia-centric claims in this episode. The fun dialogue just never lets up.
Scotch? Aye. It was invented by a little old lady from Leningrad.
So what's going on in this episode? Well, the Enterprise is responding to a high-level distress call from Deep Space Station K7. When they arrive, they find out the distress call was likely misused. But regardless, the space station is in need of security to protect an exceedingly prized high-yield grain.
Storage compartments, storage compartments.
The storage compartments containing the quadrotriticale.
The what? What? What's quadrotriticale? Wheat. So what?
This grain is meant to sow Sherman's planet, a strategically vital world that the Klingons also wish to lay claim to. Should the Federation be able to colonize it, it would help end the Klingon claim. Tension heats up on the space station when a Klingon battlecruiser arrives requesting shore leave for their crew, which under treaty is granted, with security precautions made by the crew of the Enterprise. Amongst the tension is another important character on the station by the name of Cyrano Jones, a shady space merchant of sorts. He peddles many gems and trinkets, but most intriguing of all his treasures is a fluffy, seemingly harmless creature called a Tribble. I feel like there might be some wordplay in there somewhere.
Oh, what is it? Is it alive? May I hold it?
The Tribbles emit a soothing noise and become highly sought-after pets by the Enterprise crew.
Most curious creature, Captain. Its trilling seems to have a tranquilizing effect on the human nervous system. Fortunately, of course, I am immune to its effect.
With the Klingons and Starfleet sharing the space station, tensions naturally come to a head in the bar. This too is a fun scene and one of the best examples of a fine tradition of Trek insults relating to creatures we can only dream up of in our minds. A tradition I've enjoyed throwing at my nerd friends from time to time.
And if I think that Kirk is a Danubian slime devil, well, that's my opinion too.
Don't do it, mister, and that's an order.
But it's the insults towards the Enterprise that finally puts things over the edge, particularly for Scotty, who is happy to let the insults of Kirk slide. But you just don't come after an engineer's ship like this.
I didn't mean to say that the Enterprise should be hauling garbage. I meant to say that it should be hauled away as garbage.
This insult too is legendary in the world of Trek, and if you are a classic Trek fan, you should be ashamed if you've never tossed this line out about someone's old car or truck. The bar fight that ensues is a great classic Western-style bar fight, and it really helps Cyrano Jones stand out as a hilarious character. Watching him take advantage of the fight to help himself to the bar is a real joy. He is a man who will take advantage of any situation, large or small. He even gets the last laugh at the end of the scene. The writing, besides being hilarious in the episode, is really quite clever, blending the threat of sabotage of the grain shipment by the Klingons with the issue of the ever-growing Tribble population. The Tribbles, by the way, are born pregnant and reproduce at an unimaginable scale, unless you're Spock.
Must be thousands of them.
Hundreds of thousands.
1,771,561.
I also have to say the low-budget Tribble props just kind of make them all the more funny. You can only imagine how much fun the crew of the show had throwing them at Kirk's head off-screen. So in the end, the Tribbles actually saved the day. Turns out the grain was poisoned, with many Tribbles nobly sacrificing themselves to make this discovery. But that's not all. Tribbles and Klingons are sworn enemies of sorts. Tribbles negatively react in their presence. So no better way to discover a Klingon operative than a network of Tribble counter-operatives. So in a sense, O. Jones' reckless profiteering of Tribbles kind of saves the day. Such a hilarious episode further gives us one of the best endings. Scotty manages to tie up the loose end of what to do with the Enterprise's issue of being overrun with the furballs.
Scott, you didn't transport them into space, did you?
Captain Kirk, that'd be inhuman.
Well, where are they?
I gave them a very good home, sir.
Where?
I gave them to the Klingons, sir.
If you enjoyed this episode, you likely have already seen it, but if you haven't, do watch the DS9 episode, Trials and Tribulations. It's a beautiful time travel tie-in to this episode.
He's so much more handsome in person. Those eyes.
Kirk had quite the reputation as a ladies' man.
Not him. Spock.
That's cool.
All right, I'm Johnny. Thanks for watching. Do like, subscribe, or comment to support the channel. But most importantly, do take care and have a nice rest of your day.